You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rogans for Black and White Sports 2. Let's talk about Russell Wilson. Now, we know he has been struggling for the Denver Broncos. It's been a utter and complete disaster. John Schneider, Pete Carroll look like total and complete geniuses right now for trading this guy away. All these years, we heard rumors that maybe that Russell Wilson might have been holding the Seahawks back. Well, here we are, and it looks like a total nightmare for the Denver Broncos. I think a lot of us are sitting back going, well, surely he will snap out of it, right? And we've had all the cringy moments that's come out. I mean, from Russell Wilson, Mr. Unlimited video, finding out he was doing high needs on the airplane, some of the worst commercials you have ever seen in your entire life. Essentially, it sounds like somebody that is more concerned with building a brand. You know, famously, he was at the Super Bowl a couple of 3 years ago, and some of the things that came out of that was the fact that he wanted to be in Tom Brady's position. 6, 7 Super Bowls. I mean, who doesn't? That's not a bad goal, but one of the things I believe Russell has become consumed with is building a brand, right? I mean, Brady's got a brand, TB12, okay? It's slowly but surely becoming a household name, and that's what Russell wanted. Now we're finding out that he is having literal, at least that's the word, and shout out to John Middlecoff. I heard him just touch on this on his Volume podcast that I been listening to for years, but talked about Russell Wilson having mental breakdowns on the field where he's calling out Seattle Seahawks audibles. That would be great, except he plays for the Denver Broncos, and the terminology's different. And how in the world he's forgetting what team he's playing for, and he's on the field calling out audibles, and the Broncos receivers, tight ends, offensive personnel have no idea what he's talking about. I mean, this is starting to just get stranger and stranger. Let's get to this. This is so wild. Bleacher Report, former Broncos OT. Russell Wilson is using Seahawk audibles that the guys don't know. I mean, I just don't get this. I mean, this is so strange. Former Denver Broncos offensive lineman Tyler Columbus provided one reason why Russell Wilson might be struggling so much in his first season with the team. On 92.5 FM Altitude Sports Radio Denver, Columbus reported that Wilson is already having disagreements with head coach Nathaniel Hackett about play calling. Oh, Lord, this is exactly what happened in Seattle. The 9-time Pro Bowler is also becoming more frustrated with this situation. Quote, Russell is losing his mind out there, Columbus said. He's at the line of scrimmage using audibles from the Seahawks. The guys don't know what the audibles are. He's using code words that guys don't know what the code words are. I mean, we all know that when you change offenses, when you go to a different team, even if the team runs the same scheme, generally speaking, the terminology is always going to be different.
More concerning to me, though, and I haven't told this on air yet, because I've been trying to get a couple people to tell me it just to make sure I felt good about it. And I've had a couple people tell me it now, and I feel good about it. I don't feel good about it, but I feel confident in it. Russell is losing his mind out there. He's losing his mind. He's at the line of scrimmage using audibles from the Seahawks. The guys don't know what the audibles are. I mean, he's using code words. The guys don't know what the code words are.
The last offense.
And they're coming back to the huddle and they're like, dude, what are you saying up there? We don't know what the play. We don't know what that is. He's losing his mind right now.
That's what he's saying. He's losing his mind right now. He's out there audibly trying to change plays for an offensive scheme he no longer wears in uniforms that are completely different. This is one of the stranger stories I've ever heard. But you heard Tyler there saying he's heard it from a couple of people now. Okay, you got a couple of different sources saying the same thing. This is probably going to be true. Okay, the Broncos are 3-6, 31st in offensive efficiency at Football Outsiders. This isn't where they expected to be after acquiring Wilson and handing him a $240 million extension, 5 years. Part of Denver's problems stem from Wilson's performance. He's on pace to set career lows. 57.4% completion percentage. I mean, that's just crazy. An 81.4 passer rating and a QBR of 33. Now, I'm going to tell you what's so troubling about this is that those kind of numbers, those are quarterback numbers from like 1989, 1991, 1985. Okay, back then, those would have been considered good quarterback numbers. Now, they're a backup kind of numbers. Maybe. I mean, in this day and time, you can't be, a superstar quarterback and have less than like a 64% completion percentage. You just can't. A 3-to-1 touchdown interception ratio. But more troubling than any of it is calling audibles from your previous team on the new team when you're not running the same scheme. That also tells me this quarterback, Russell, doesn't know this playbook. He doesn't. This is crazy. And the question is, why has this happened? Is Russell not studying the playbook after he's there? Is he unhappy? Is he just checked out? Brand new team and he's checked out already? This is one of the weirdest stories ever. I mean, there's no way George Payton is not having some buyer's remorse right now. He's probably thinking, and I'm sure Nathaniel Hackett is thinking, we're screwed. They're going to fire us. The Walmart family is going to run us out the door. We're going to be done. And look, a lot of people had a lot of respect for George Payton. He was highly sought after for several years by various teams in the NFL to get a general manager's job. I mean, everybody pretty much thought when the Broncos hired Payton, they hit it out of the ballpark. And now they attach themselves to Russell Wilson. It's turned into a nightmare on Elm Street. It truly has. And Russell Wilson is Freddy Krueger. Wow. Wow, if you're a Broncos fan, yeah, you're going to hope you're going to wake up from this nightmare. I still continue to say they thought they were getting Aaron Rodgers. They did. That's why they hired Nathaniel Hackett, because he came straight from Green Bay, and it was going to be an easy fit. Slide Aaron Rodgers right into that Denver offense that he already knows, had just got through running. And look, even as bad as Rodgers has been this year, he's light years better this year than Russell Wilson right now. And it's not even close. And with those weapons in Broncos land right now, I mean, the problem is Rodgers has nothing as far as wide receivers go. And tight end, I mean, the Broncos have weapons, true weapons, skill players. And Russell Wilson is just squandering it. Unbelievable. This is crazy. This is one of the crazier stories I've ever heard about somebody on the field as a quarterback actually running an offense that you would be calling audibles from your former team. Wow. I mean, that's mentally disturbing, frankly, I mean, you got to really wonder what's going on with this guy. It's crazy as hell. Tell me what you think, Black and White Sports 2 supporters. Russell Wilson is running the Seahawks offense. Yikes. Peace, I'm out. Maybe he misses Pete. Till next time, Black and White Network supporters, make sure you go over and check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. 25% off USA First. 25% off USA First. Go now.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.